Imagine waiting for years, holding on to hope, checking updates day and night, and suddenly hearing the words, "It's happening right now." That's the energy spreading through the entire Iraqi dinar community today. The Arvitha long-awaited revaluation is being whispered about is more than just talk. Tier 4B, the group many of you have been waiting to hear about, is now on high alert. And what's making people's hearts race even more is this: reports of a 36-hour exchange window opening. Yes, you heard that right. A short but powerful time frame that could change lives. Stay tuned, because what I'm about to share might be the clearest sign yet that the gears have finally started turning. For years, the community has been asking the same question: when will the RV begin? Today, that question feels different. Across chats, calls, and private updates, one phrase is being repeated over and over: "It's live." Those words carry a weight unlike anything we've heard before. This is not speculation about maybe. Soon it's being described as the first official step in the revaluation process. And the 36-hour window adds a level of urgency that no one can ignore. Think of it like a sudden flash sale that only lasts one day. You're ready, you win. If you're distracted, you lose. That's how the community is describing this opening wave. Now, let's talk about Tier 4B. Many of you already know what this group represents. But for those who don't, Tier 4B is a special part of the rollout plan. They've been told for years to stay alert, to have documents ready, and to be prepared for sudden instructions. The moment the call comes, the clock starts ticking. And according to the latest buzz, those calls and notifications are already reaching people. Some claim they've been told exactly where to go, what to bring, and when to show up. Imagine that adrenaline. The phone rings, and suddenly your years of waiting shrink down to 36 hours of action. What's making this moment even more powerful is how it's being described. Not chaos, not disorder, but smooth and controlled. Imagine an orchestra, each instrument playing at exactly the right moment, creating perfect harmony. That's how insiders are talking about the exchanges. Banks have been on standby, staff have been trained, security is tight, and systems are live. Behind the scenes, managers are holding final notes. Machines are ready to verify currency, and exchange counters are prepared for action. This isn't a rushed process. It's deliberate, careful, and organized. And that's what makes people believe that this is not just another rumor. It's the real deal. The mention of a 36-hour window can make some nervous. People fear missing out, thinking they won't make it in time. But here's the important part. This is just the opening wave. It's a test run, a carefully measured step to make sure everything functions exactly as planned. Those who are called first will move quickly, but their success paves the way for everyone else. Think of it as the first domino in a long chain. Once it falls, the rest will follow faster than ever. And for those who are ready, this could be the single most important window of their financial lives. Already, claims are surfacing of real notices being received. People are talking about phone calls from numbers they recognize, unexpected emails that simply say it's time, and quiet instructions guiding them to exchange centers. The emotion in those moments is hard to put into words. Imagine double-checking every detail: your identification, your dinar notes, your directions, making sure nothing is missing. Because once you arrive, everything must flow smoothly, no room for hesitation. And those who have prepared for years know the importance of walking in, ready, confident, and calm. The reward waiting on the other side is worth every second of focus. The use of the word live is also creating shockwaves. This is not future tense. It's not "it will happen soon." It's being spoken about as though the button has already been pushed. That means systems are running, staff are working, and exchanges are quietly taking place behind closed doors. The big question, of course, is when will this ripple into the larger community? Will exchange rates suddenly show up at more locations? Will there be hints dropping into the public space? Or will everything stay hidden until Tier 4B's opening wave is complete? The uncertainty keeps the suspense alive, but the confidence feels different this time. There's also the ongoing question about exchange rates. Some people still wonder if there will be two different rates, an in-country rate and a separate international rate. But here's the truth. There will never be two official rates. That's simply not how global finance works. The Central Bank of Iraq would not create two separate systems for two different groups. Instead, what's happening is far bigger. In order to launch their project to delete the zeros, the CBI must adjust the rate significantly. And that means bringing the dinar to a near 1-to-1 level with the US dollar. Maybe slightly higher or lower, but close enough to shock the world. This shift is not about appearances. It's not a test. It's a bold move designed to prepare Iraq's currency for international recognition. Think about what it means for a country to suddenly adjust its values so dramatically. It's a signal that they are ready to take their place on the global stage. And that's exactly why the timing of this window is so important. The RV is not just about individuals exchanging currency. It's about an entire nation resetting its financial future. The precision, the secrecy, and the structured rollout all prove how carefully this has been planned. And right now, we're standing at the edge of history. For those lucky enough to be part of this 36-hour opening, the experience will feel surreal. Sitting in a quiet bank office, handing over the note you've held onto for years, and hearing the staff confirm, it's done. Those words will carry a lifetime of meaning. Because for many, this journey has been filled with doubt, with ups and downs, with endless debates about whether it would ever happen. To have it finally confirmed in real time in your own account is the moment that transforms everything. And that's why readiness right now is not optional. It's absolutely essential. The first phase is being carefully monitored. Every transaction is checked, every note verified, every digital update tracked. This is not just about moving money, it's about proving that the system works without a single error. The success of these first exchanges will decide how quickly the rest of Tier 4 is brought in. If it runs smoothly, the pace could accelerate beyond anyone's expectations. Instead of weeks, it could be days. Instead of speculation, it could be undeniable reality spreading from one participant to the next until the entire community is swept into the process. That's how important this opening wave really is. And make no mistake, the buzz is louder than ever. People who once doubted are now silent. People who always believed are saying, "This is it." Even though there are no flashy headlines on mainstream news, the signals are undeniable for those paying attention. A quiet but powerful transformation is underway, and those who are prepared will be the first to benefit. The rest of the world may not notice yet, but for the dinar community, this moment is electric. It's the difference between hope and confirmation, between waiting and acting, between being a spectator and stepping into your destiny. So the real question now is simple. Are you ready? Do you have your documents prepared? Have you thought about your next steps? This is not the time to scramble at the last second. It's the time to move with calm confidence. When the call comes, you don't want to be rushing. You want to walk in smoothly, knowing exactly what to do. It's because this 36-hour window is not about hesitation, it's about action. Those who are ready will step forward. Those who are not may find themselves on the sidelines, watching history unfold without them. Which side will you be on? The RV has always been described as a journey, but today it feels like we've reached the destination. The signs are clearer than ever. Tier 4B is in the spotlight, the window is open, and the process has officially begun. Whether it takes hours or days for the rest of the community to see it, the shift has started. And when we look back on this week, many will say that's when everything changed. The waiting is over, the energy's alive, and the world of the Iraqi dinar has entered a new chapter. Stay ready, stay alert, and remember the clock is already ticking.